All right, I'm here with Andrew Locke, and Andrew, can you tell us a little bit, first of all, what's your website?
Helpmybusiness.com.
All right, and you've been online for quite some time?
A few years now, yeah.
Absolutely, I've seen your tools and resources, and I like what you have. Can you tell me, what's the biggest mistake you see people doing online?
The biggest mistake that I see people making right now is not following their passion, but trying to chase the money.
Okay.
And it's a frustration because if you do that, and if you just kind of allow yourself to be attracted by these sort of bright, shiny objects, you know, someone's making money over here, and you think, oh, that's a good idea, and you go over there, and then someone else over here, and you go over there. It's just a constant distraction, and the reality is that your heart's not really in it, you know, because it can't be. It's not what you're genuinely passionate and excited about. So what I always encourage people to do is to think about being involved in an area that really does genuinely get them excited, because when that's the case, you know, it'll allow you to get through the difficult times and, you know, overcome obstacles and hurdles that every business has. You know, that's one commonality. But if you just chase the money, you know, be distracted by all these opportunities that are out there, then chances are you won't be successful, because you'll just be continually distracted.
That happens sometimes.
It does, to all of us.
So in your professional opinion, what could people do, say, in the next 30 days to get started right away? I mean, what would you tell people that are maybe on the fence and not sure what to do or how to get started?
Well, I think it comes down to planning. You know, it's important to do some research first of all. Google is a great tool. It's very underestimated. I mean, most times when people come to me with a question, my usual response, you know, without wanting to be flippant, is to say, "Have you used Google?" And invariably they haven't. And you know, I'm not some kind of source of all knowledge. None of us are. You know, the reality is that you need to use the tools that are available, and Google is a great tool. That's, you know, it's getting better and better at giving you good answers to questions that you have. So do research first of all. Once you've got an idea for a topic or a niche, do the research. See who else is out there right now. Look at the marketplace, and you know, if there's 4 or 5 other people doing what you plan to do, that's okay, as long as you can bring something new to the table.
So see what they're doing, and maybe
make it better. What can you bring to the table that's different and better? There's no point being a carbon copy of what someone else is doing. So that's the first steps that I always advise people to do, is evaluate the marketplace, and then so you know exactly who's out there, what they're selling, how much they sell it for, how they sell it, and all those kinds of things. And then you're in a better position to craft something that is going to be better than what's already there.
Sounds like solid advice. So let's say someone's been online for a little while, or they've been trying to do something online for a while, trying to get their start, and maybe they failed either from not following through, or they've tried something and maybe spent some money on pay-per-click and lost, or whatever they've done. They've invested in a home study course and it's just not working. What would you say to that person if they were thinking about giving up?
I mean, never give up. You know, it's the truth is that we all go through some type of roadblocks or challenges or hurdles at whatever the business, you know, however much experience we've had. That's just a universal truth. And you know, of course, when you talk to people, we don't like talking about, entrepreneurs don't like talking about those aspects, because it's a negative thing. You know, you don't want to get, you don't want to focus on it. So you know, you don't often hear about the failures. But you know, if you look at ultra successful people, even going back to, you know, the famous inventors like Edison and so on, and people like Disney, they had many failures before they hit the true success. You know, Disney got turned down by every bank that he approached with the concept of Disneyland. And look what happened there. Thomas Edison, you know, had thousands of iterations of his inventions which failed until that, you know, that one time. So usually what I've found, and I think a lot of other entrepreneurs agree with this, is that when you at the point where you feel like giving up is usually an indication that you're very close to success.
Almost over that.
Yeah, it's like, the top of the hill, and you're sort of at this point where, you're in danger of sliding down to the bottom. But if you can just get over that hump, then amazing things happen, and, you're on that free fall down the other side more, much more effortlessly.
Absolutely.
So that's definitely what I found. So yeah, don't give up. Just try and get through it. And if it really is obvious that it's not going to work out, then you have to move on. But don't be easily put off from making it work. It takes effort to start any business.
Sure. Let me ask you one final question then. What are you excited about right now? Whether it's a technology or a trend you see, or
the thing I'm most excited about is web TV. It's kind of taken a few years to mature, and I don't think it even has matured yet, but it's definitely on that path.
I don't think I've heard of it.
And with sites like Hulu.com and so on, it's really, I think it's the way of the future, because we had obviously traditional TV, and then we sort of had that added component of cable and satellite providers, and then moving on from there we had the web. And so now a lot of people like to consume the content from the web, and that's exactly what's happening. So it represents a fantastic opportunity for entrepreneurs, because now literally anybody anywhere in the world with an internet connection can broadcast a message or help other people in a way that would be unheard of in the past. So it's really a phenomenal opportunity. And the other thing that we're seeing is the convergence between the internet and the living room.
Definitely.
Because new TVs now have the capability to be able to watch or view content from the internet. So web TV shows like mine, and that's where I'm sort of positioning myself in that online space. And I think it's very exciting.
Excellent. And again, one more time, where can we find your website?
Well, my weekly show for entrepreneurs, it's a free show. It's called Help My Business Sucks, and the website for that is helpmybusiness.com. So check it out. Let me know what you think. And it's a fun, entertaining, fast-moving show. 10-15 minutes every week. Check it out.
Great. Well, thank you, Andrew. I appreciate your time.
Sure.
This is Tim Houston from AffiliateLifestyle.com, and thank you. We're out.
Cool. Is that okay?